Let's do.
Alrighty then. Good morning, fellas. Bubo especially, the early bird, gets a level up. How are y'all doing?
Chilling. Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, once again, we're going to begin with two things. One, we're going to do the recap, and two, the questions. So first, who wants to give me a recap of last session?
I got mad at the end.
I threatened to kill a woman.
Got arrested.
We infiltrated a boat, and it was the boat that we've been looking for, the Deux, and it blew up because of a giant crab monster. We were stealing an artifact, which we successfully did. It was like a little dragon artifact that I think it like went into Enzo's skin at one point. And then
That shit hurted.
And then yeah, I pimp slapped a miscreant woman.
Don't forget, Patches had like a beautiful rendition.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
Patches
think we
did
were,
Shakespeare in the Park.
He did.
Role play.
He did. Yeah, beautiful. Take a luck point if you can even hold any more.
Hooray!
Not.
And then we are going to ask the question of the day. Today's question is, let's see here. Well, we'll stick with this one. Keep it simple. Who is the last person you ever truly trusted, and where are they now? And we will begin with Mushernax.
What you talking about?
Answer the question.
No.
Bro. All right.
What is this? What type of mind game is this?
It's a question thing to help you all get in character. We did this last time, remember?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, anyway, Mushernax, who was the last person you ever trusted, and where are they now?
Myself. I'm right here. I trust myself every day, every minute of the day.
Enzo versus engaging with his character for 30 seconds.
I'm engaging with my character.
To be
I don't
honest,
know what
that is kind of a Mushernax response. I was gonna give him
Kind of.
shit, but that is pretty on par. All right, Patches.
That's a loaded one, because I'm not sure if it would be Rosie or gosh, why does her name escape me every time?
You don't
I
trust
think
me,
of her?
Patches? What the fuck?
The little fairy, I forget her name.
Opal. Yeah,
Opal.
there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Opel.
Yeah, the little fairy, Mushernax.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so probably Opal. She did send me on my first quest, so that's probably about it.
All right, and where is
And
she
then
now?
she's I don't know, like in the Fey Forest.
All right. Zahariel.
That would be my good buddy Derek, and we last saw him like 4 days ago.
That was a cheap response, but valid.
I
yeah.
literally signed
No,
up
I
for
know.
all my earthly possessions to his turn, so it feels like
No, I know. I'm not.
I let the guy move into my fucking house.
Yep. No, that is fair. That is fair. And last but not least, Bubo.
Ubo.
Good talk.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
What?
No, wait, what's it?
Oh my god.
Did you know the question, Bubo?
Oh yeah, that was kind of my
Okay.
answer. But if you need a different answer than Bubo, then I trusted one of those guards. And he arrested me. Broke my trust.
Sounds like a very boobo answer.
Yeah,
I never
this is
trust anybody
also.
anymore.
I really hate that y'all could just give that kind of answer and it's completely in character.
Why do you
Who's
think
the
I
last
made the
person you
character like that?
trusted? It was Echo over there, but he was
Yeah.
super mean to me.
Yeah, the guy who fucking arrested me literally last night.
Well, he doesn't trust him anymore. He trusted him before that.
Yeah, that is
It's
the,
the
last.
last one.
The last one he
Bubo is a
trusted.
man. Bubo is a man who puts his faith in the law enforcement of a city. Okay, so that's why he trusted them.
Incredible. All right.
Oh, narc arc.
Yeah, that old
Get ready,
man
I'm
right
about-
there, he's
I'm about to
peddling
be-
something.
I'm about to be Boobo Man.
Huh?
Boobo
be
Man
what?
instead of Batman.
He said, Booboman.
Boobo
I
Man.
think
That'd
that
be
your
Buboman.
name defeats the purpose.
gonna-
of
I'm going to-
Boobo is my father. Please call me Boobo.
I'm going to clean up the streets.
Uh,
First step with cleaning up the streets. Give me
all the
everybody
rabbits must
shoes.
disappear.
Speaking of shoes, we're back here in this thingy. Hey, Dungeon Master. Are we
Yes.
allowed to start giving out shoes now?
well, you have to make them first.
Really?
What?
Do you not know who you're talking to?
Boobo just opens up a bag full of shoes.
What do you think I've been doing for like the last entire campaign?
It was 8 points of
Anytime we're on
exhaustion.
break,
He's
he's making
never
shoes.
slept. He's just making shoes.
When we're in combat, why do you think I'm never paying attention?
He literally
Make
kills something, puts his fucking pole arm down, and then pulls out his cobbling tools in the downtime.
Fashions the shoes out of the leather hide of whatever he just killed.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Like a monster.
So Boobo is actually a deranged psychopath. Anyways,
I've got Fey line shoes. I've got Goblin line shoes. They're kind of stinky.
anyways, so yes, where we left off, that is correct. You all took the job from Odessa, went to the ship, discovered that it was in fact the Doemi, got an artifact off of that ship that released an odd substance onto Mushernax. Came back, proceeded to chokeslam the job broker Odessa, got
Deserved.
into a really tense situation, and then all went to bed. And Zahario, real quick, I'm going to send you a message. But in the meanwhile, we are going to say it is now morning time. You all have just woken up and are kind of getting your stuff together for the day and discussing from here on out. So y'all begin that, and I'm going to send Scout the message.
Scout.
Hello.
That's how many shoes I made.
How many?
Rolled
He's-
18.
With the charisma check. you know what, Bubo? Roll me a D100.
He's making 99 shoes.
Made 7.
Well done, Boobo.
I just want you to I just want to let you
I don't
know.
want it to be pairs. Just
I
like
just want to
singular
let you
shoes.
know, G, if you rolled like an 80 or above, I was gonna give you like 4 levels of exhaustion. That you were never sleeping and you've just been making shoes this entire time. But yes, you have made 7 pairs of shoes.
Oh, they are pairs, not singular, like right shoes.
Oh, there's 7 pairs.
7 individuals.
Yeah, 7 individual right foot shoes. He doesn't know how to make the left one.
Y'all have left feet? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that humans have different looking feet.
Alright, anyway, carry on. Incredible. Alright. Oh, I just realized that this
We were
is...
waiting for you to say anything. We haven't started yet.
Yeah, we have. I said it's the morning after. Y'all are waking up and planning for your day.
Did anyone miss that? I missed that.
Well,
I think
I
Like, granted, I was
Just
talking about
sending you a
you.
message.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was saying y'all discussed that while I sent Scout a message, and then Bubo rolled a charisma check to convince me he was making shoes.
Hey, I did roll an 18.
You did roll an 18. That's why I said roll me a
I'm
D100.
surprised.
And you've made 7 shoes.
Alrighty.
7 more than we had yesterday.
True. All right. Well, I go
Fair
down. I'm hungover from the fight because that's how that works. And I'm just asking, Sahariel, maybe we don't almost die today, but I'm down to go to the Coliseum or whatever it was called and kick some ass too. So.
Oh yeah, what was the timeline on that? When were we supposed to go do that?
Yeah.
No, so last night we showed up, and then there's like an urgent mission, and then we went that night because we were gonna start doing stuff today,
Yeah.
and then they said it has to be done now.
Okay. Then yeah, let's.
So now it's the next day when we were gonna start doing stuff.
Okay. So y'all do this. You all get up, come up with a short plan, and y'all walk downstairs into the main floor of the Broken Bow. And you see Lavuth behind the counter. He kind of waves you a very slow and happy wave. And you actually see Odessa and Captain Stone sitting at one of the tables. And they notice you coming down. And they just kind of give you a look. And they look over and Stone motions. He goes, well, morning. How you boys feeling this morning? I'd like to hope we're all a bit cooler headed today.
Yeah, I feel quite fine.
I made shoes.
Boom,
Actually, I had
cranked out
headaches, so
a lot of shoes.
it's feeling
last night.
pretty hot right now, actually. But
Captain Stone looks over at the shoes, and he looks over at Odessa and he says, I told you that boy actually knew how to make them. And she'll kind of look down, she'll just kind of give a slight smile, and she'll say, all right, listen, I've gone over the previous incident, and I just want you again to know I had no clue about any of this. And to prove it to you, I will give you the drop-off point for the artifact. All you have to do is go there, put it in, and then whatever you do after, whoever comes to pick it up, you follow them, do whatever you please. Alright? I just want you to know I was just doing my job. I knew nothing about this, and I pray the best for you in this adventure. But if you ever grab me by the throat again, I don't know what I'll do, to be quite frank. I'm not exactly a fighter, but
yeah,
I'll figure something out.
I don't know. I felt something in my cloaca when that happened.
you like that, don't you?
I'll give her a curt bow. Just thanks for saying that. I believe you. I think you're telling the truth. And well, apologies for the hostilities. You understand it's a delicate situation.
I understand delicacy, but, not even but. I understand. So,
I promise none of us will ever grab you by the throat without permission again.
Thank you.
You like horses?
I beg your pardon?
Do you like horses and or dogs of any kind?
I mean, I suppose. I don't know where this question is coming from, but I have no quarrels against them. I do own
Okay, I
the
use
hound.
fine steed.
In the middle of the bar.
Yes. And I summon a mastiff. That's a camel, but
That's a I swear to God.
there's also a mastiff. There's both. I got both. All right. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave these guys here with you. You can play with them because you said you like them. Okay. Apologies.
Can we just give this lady a dog?
There's a camel!
Forget the camera.
They don't only last an hour. Okay.
Oh my fucking God. When the steed is within a mile of you, you
10
can
minutes, 10
communicate with it telepathically. Oh
Walking out of the bar and telling both mastiffs to maul this lady.
Tell the camel to fucking jump her. Oh my.
Whisper, spit at her.
Spit on it. Oh my fucking god. Odessa takes a step behind Stone in a what the fuck manner as you raise your hand up very lightly, and the air kind of shivers and the wind kind of spirals around as the form of this camel rises up into shape. And as you realize that you've summoned the wrong thing, the camel lets out a...
Oh, you see there's a mastiff right next to it. See?
You know what? Fine. It's not like you
I
can
didn't
do
mean to
anything.
put the camel there. I did switch it to mastiff.
No, I know.
It just happened to also
No, I
put the
know.
camel there.
I was getting there. I was getting there. The camel appears out of this sort of magical glow. It lets out this like moo that it makes. As you realize that you've summoned the wrong being, you kind of motion your hand again really quick, and it collapses down and shrinks into the form of a still large but more apt hound, who is now sitting at the table just kind of panting, looking completely confused as to the point of its existence.
And
And
this guy, they last until they either die or I get rid of them.
do they actually just...
Yeah, I looked it up.
That's insane. So this dog just sits here, and while you are within a mile, you can communicate with it. That's funny. Anyway,
Okay. He will protect you, and you can pet him. Goodbye.
all right.
That's one hell of a fucking. What is it? I'm a dump.
Our dog.
Yeah, that's a thing. And then Odessa will again be very confused by the last 30 seconds of events, which appears to be the norm amongst you all. And she'll actually look over to Bubo and she'll say, "By the way, we did talk about these shoes, didn't we? I heard a couple of
You told me not to make them, and you didn't like the idea.
I said I would think about it.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I heard a little whisper on the wind that a bunch of the residents of this city were actually quite excited as to the shoes that were coming around from the large owl man going around and speaking to them all."
I think I more screeched at them, and
We did
one of the
promise a
other three
bunch of
guys.
homeless people shoes, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
As a matter of fact, you did. But
This is
that's
part of
not
your
not necessarily a bad thing. Word of mouth got around, and well, all the people are looking for the big kind owl man who's offering them shoes. So if you
Don't bring
want,
me a rabbit.
I can start working on that. I see you've got a couple of pairs
Okay.
right there. I don't mind.
Like a distributor for us?
Absolutely, I have my resources, and as one last, gesture of goodwill, as well as the mutual benefit of profit, I feel like we could make something work with this.
Okay, Scottish
Who
lady,
wrote-
lady that
who wrote
slowly
your
started
shoes?
turning Russian.
What'd you say, Zahario?
I said, Bubo, it's your shoes. And you...
So, let's say Owlman.
Air boobos.
Sure, if that's what you'd like to call them.
Zahario, I'm gonna like lean in and whisper to Zahario. Oh, you could put a little spell in there that makes people more likely to follow us, right? Like, I don't know, line the shoes with stuff that makes
That's
them
not how
more
the
inclined.
Force works.
Ah. Right? No?
Sorry.
Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to help you out with your revolution, man.
No, that's fair. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I do.
You got a deal.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me. Here, hand them over. I'll start working with some distributors. If you have I'll see if I can get with a few manufacturers as well. A couple of other
I'm just
cobblers.
gonna open a bag and just take out one pair, throw in matter, take out a second pair, throw in matter, take out a third pair, throw in matter.
Roll me a strength check. The very first pair you throw, she is completely unprepared for, and you smack her square in the face with this shoe. She falls to the ground, and you continue to just throw shoes at her while she is unconscious, after getting hit with the heel of one of them.
Conscious.
Good job, Bubo.
And so, Odessa is now just laying completely unconscious on the ground, covered in piles of shoes.
Well, she can't argue against the quality of the shoe.
Not where I thought that was going when you started with she can't argue.
Well, you're not wrong. She can't.
Player Mastiff.
Horrifying implications.
Captain Stone is going to look at this, and he is so fucking exhausted from recent events that he goes and checks her pulse.
He says he's so fucking exhausted from recent events, rather than just being honest and saying he's so fucking exhausted from being near you guys.
He's so unfazed by this, as a matter of fact, he just goes and checks her pulse, confirms that she is still breathing, and kind of just nods a sigh of relief and says, "You boys should go before you fuck this situation up anymore. And by the way, the fights start today, and also the drop-off is today. So you boys should probably get that figured out. Lucky for you, before you knocked her out, she had written down the location. So, here." And he'll,
Why is he raising his voice? It's like he's trying to tell us something.
Don't worry.
and he will hand, Patches the note, as he has determined that Patches is probably the least violent one amongst you all.
I'm the chosen one, so that's
Hard out.
What?
Just has ripped two people's hearts out of their chest.
He doesn't know that.
and they deserved it.
He's actually fully aware of this. Patches gave one to him, but he has not witnessed these acts, but he's witnessed everything else you all have done.
Okay.
You know what? Wait, what have I done?
You just
Toss a shoe at her.
That
Just
anybody
knocked
could
her
do
out. You just knocked her
that.
out.
Anybody could do that.
Yeah, but you did.
Anyway.
Anyways, so he hands Patches the note, going over the instructions for the drop-off, and
Patches can't read.
Patches, can you read?
I don't think I can, but I will absolutely
shit.
pretend like I can.
Absolute. Patches, what do you think this note says? Please describe this to me.
So what you see, it says something about a left, and I think that's a right. Start turning the paper upside down, hoping to glean more information from it. I don't. And then I'm gonna hand it to Zahariel.
Excellent.
Thanks very much. I'll open it up and read it.
Okay. Zahariel, you read Patches, you actually kind of got it a little bit, although the left and the right were just letters. You looked at an L and got very confused and got very lost at the U-turn. That was literally just a U. But Zahariel, you glean the notes. You see a very specific location mentioned, as well as a sort of, make sure you're not followed sort of directions written along there. And
I'm confused as to why they didn't give the smartest person in the group the letter. No.
They did.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't read, so he handed it to me.
That's the chosen one. Let's talk about the smartest person in the group.
Okay, so based on this note and like where it's saying it is, and then can you like kind of run us through what the procedure for the fighting pits looks like? Like basically, will we have to split up to kind of do these?
Yes.
They're
So
1-1.
the fighting pits are on the more developed side. The drop-off point is more closer to the slums area. So there's a bit of a split up to go, but you can tell in the note that the point of this was to sort of keep away from prying eyes, as more people are going to be at the fighting pits today for the exhibition matches. So the odds of being seen or being followed would be lower, as well as if you were, it would be more evident. You'd have an easier time being able to spot someone.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna spot a massive owl. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
fine with going to
let's-
the fighting pit.
Let's send you and Mushernax to the fighting pits.
Of course.
And then, like, Patches, if you're up for this, we could, like, I don't know, like, hook you onto my belt and I can just kind of carry you. Because they're not going to think that you're a...
Yeah, just a grown man
Yeah.
with a teddy bear.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to think that you're, like, a personal effect of mine or something. And that might not, make them suspicious.
Without saying another word, I'm gonna hook myself to his belt. I have it
Perfect.
ready on me.
I love how ready to go this guy is.
Me and I'm just looking at Bubo like trying to pump each other up like let's fucking go, yeah.
Okay. And then I guess if y'all finish your fights early, maybe we meet back here, or if we finish at the drop point first, we'll come try to find y'all at the fighting pits.
Oh, I hope y'all finish first so that you get to see me kick some ass.
Yeah. But I think if y'all finish first, don't come to the drop point because it might tip
I'll
off.
come back here.
Cool.
All right. So you all will split up, and for this, we are first going to begin with Bushernax and Bubo. You two are going to be walking along to the fighting pit, and I will let you all let the two of you speak, discuss, hype each other up, kind of get it going.
All right, Bubo, you ready to kick some ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Are we gonna try to win quickly as possible, or kind of like play with these chumps?
Huh?
Well, because we said we gotta distract them as much as possible. So I say we put on a show for everyone, and make everyone want to come watch us even more. Do some weird shit.
I just want to eat somebody's head or finger.
I think that works perfectly. Pretty sure they said no killing though.
Okay, so finger
Yeah, that works.
or head.
Unless they're a chicken, that's probably not a good idea.
I've seen some things run around without a head.
Where do we go?
So you all.
I don't think they gave us the directions. I'm pretty sure they still have them.
No,
Yeah, we're just walking around. We're just walking around to random people on the street, going fighting. Where?
we went to the fighting pits before. The directions were to the drop point.
Oh,
Okay. Same thing.
in that case, same thing.
We just go up to random people and say fighting. Where?
Yeah, roll me a perception check, both of you. With disadvantage because being around each other is making you both dumber.
Perfect.
Where I rolled a 19.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Never
my
mind.
ass.
It cancels
Don't
out.
my ass.
It cancels out. Two wrongs do make a right. So both
We
of
are
you.
geniuses.
Both of you actually lock the fuck in. You both are so
ready.
excited for fighting.
We don't
and
fuck around about fighting.
that,
yeah.
that is fair. Yeah, you both are so ready to go fight that your brains are. You both have taken like 40 milligrams of Adderall essentially, and you are locked in. You
I just sniffed some
go
salt.
up. You go up. Ask some people, and you notice the direction of the crowd. Kind of where they're all heading is to the direction of the fighting pits. So you all just kind of walk in that same general direction. And while you're walking, you notice a distinct split between parties. You notice the group of more casual people, civilians, kind of heading in one direction, and you notice a couple of more fighters, people with weapons, heading in another direction. And so you all follow them through that direction.
I'm assuming that this place is within 1 mile of the place.
Roll me just a 1d20. If it's above a 10, it's within a mile. If it's below a 10, it's outside of a mile. Well, fuck.
What if it is a 10?
Beats it.
Fuck.
I think that counts.
Okay, how about, all right, here's what we're going to say. It's the center of the arena is exactly a mile away. So if you step too far to one side of the arena, you cannot communicate with the dog.
Okay.
But if you step to the other side, you're fine.
Okay,
So it is
got it.
literally an even split. Jesus fucking Christ. But anyway, you continue to walk along, and you all end up at the check-in point where you ran into the dwarf who got you all signed up. And after a brief period of waiting in line, you'll come up to him, and he'll go, "Ah, yes! The quote-unquote greatest fighters are back. Now, if I remember correctly, you, Mr. Dragonborn, you are Joe, and the owl over there is Mama. Are you both
Correct.
ready for your brawl?"
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I need to tie my shoes real quick.
Speaking of shoes, I'm going to pull out the 7th pair of shoe.
He's gonna look down at the dragon feet that do not have shoes on at the moment.
Made you look, dumbass.
I'm using this as a pitch. Speak to
Of course, I'm ready to.
Here's a pair of shoes.
He,
Oh, your friend, Air Boobos.
Bubo, roll me a persuasion check, please.
Boo-boo.
Bobo, I really was hoping that was gonna be a 1. You pull out these shoes, and you know, like the scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender where Aang is like holding his air sphere and like the presentation kind of way. You do that with the shoe, and he just kind of looks at you, just exhausted. He has no other clue what to feel about this, and he'll say, "Well, anyways,
Why is everyone around us always so exhausted?
take your equipment and head inside. We will be calling out names for the exhibition matches here momentarily.
What are the rules again?
The rules are simple. No magic, unless it is supportive or magical items, and no
Okay.
killing. Anything else
Okay.
on the table."
Can I, like, is healing magic supportive? Like, does that count?
Healing magic is allowed in small uses. You cannot just sit there and use it repeatedly. You have to correct.
Oh.
This is still a fight.
Dungeon Master.
Answer for Bobo.
I'm not at full health, so I'm guessing I didn't long rest. Can I just click a long rest real quick?
You should have got it when you
Yeah.
leveled up.
Yeah, you should have. Did you even level
No.
up?
It says I'm level 5.
Does he get all the level 5 stuff?
Yeah, it says he's level 5. Yeah, just take a long rest real quick. Yeah, you should be at full go. So
I'm gonna power nap right in front of them as they were talking.
the dwarf is gonna look back past Mushernax, and he's gonna see Bubo kind of sitting there with his head like leaning backwards, and he goes, "Is your friend Mama all right?"
Who?
Never
I
mind.
accidentally closed the tab.
Nice. He'll say, "Never mind," and he'll kind of motion you all past as you head into the sort of resting area for all the fighters. And you walk into this area, and you are surrounded by all types of brawlers, fighters, soldiers, knights,
Bunch of
monks,
midgets.
bunch of people. There are a couple of gnomes in there, and you sit there and kind of watch around as they all kind of prepare themselves, hype each other up. You do glean the gaze of a couple as they, as you walk by them. A couple of them sort of looking at you, measuring you up, and just kind of. So some of them kind of even going as far as like doing that little thing where they kind of get in your face real quick as you walk by, sort of trying to antagonize you as you all kind of make your way to where your names are listed for your little resting area.
Okay.
All right.
I just glare at everyone back, trying to intimidate them all.
You do that.
Just act all big, scary.
All right. And
See if it
then,
works.
real quick, I'm going to go take a piss. Bubo and Moosher next. Describe what you do to sort of hype yourself up or intimidate other people or any of the above.
I'm walking around backwards with my head turned around.
Yeah, I find somewhere, right? I find a good place. I look around and I said, okay. I give a little prayer to my big man upstairs. I said, sweet baby Bahamut. It's me again.
Baby Bahamut.
I'm about to go fighting again. Do your bidding for you. Alright? So, give me some strength. I'd really appreciate it. Not like I need it, because I'm strong as shit anyways, but, you know, just for me. Alright. Thank you.
Really enjoy this dynamic that Mushanex talks to his god like a Hispanic guy talks to his baby mama.
I believe. I'm a believer, man. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I really get a kick out of that.
He doesn't know how else to. That's all he knows.
Bahamut, I promise I'm done cheating on you, I said. It never happened again, Bahamut. I swear.
These are the gods. They're not for me.
I'm
They're
changed.
not the real one.
All right. And Bubo?
I walk around with my head turned around, so I'm walking around backwards. I'm just giving everybody big bird eyes.
Excellent. Roll me an intimidation check, Bubo. And Mushernax, roll me a religion check.
Oh.
There it is! There it is! Bubo, you,
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Alright, so a 1 and a 1. You
Just
can't...
said it again.
that's crazy.
He just keeps
One second,
rolling
one
like
second.
shit, too. He keeps trying to redo it, and it's shit
I'm getting all my
every
bad
time.
rolls out. I'm getting all my bad rolls. What the fuck?
It's still not going above
It's
a
getting
10.
better. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better.
It's literally going up ever so slightly every time.
Me and Patches are gonna show up to this.
Oh my god! Why is it just going up?
You're gonna see Boobo wearing
No.
a black
Stop
dress,
now.
walk around
Stop now,
with
so
his
that our
pocket
rolls for the
out.
fight are good.
It's just going
I'll
up
take that one. I'll take
exponentially.
that one.
That's fucking insane. Okay, with 2 1s, Bubo.
1-1.
No, Mushernax rolled a 1-2.
You rolled a 1-2? That's
rolled
12.
I rolled a 1.
I hate your ass. Bubo, you are walking with your head 180 around on your body, and you completely trip over yourself trying to walk backwards, and fall flat on your face and on your back, as everyone in the room begins to just burst out laughing at this display. And people start kind of going around saying, God, please let me fight him first. Please. And Mushernax, with that 1 as well, you feel nothing in response to your prayer to Bahamut, but that sharp pain in your hand sort of stabs you, like ice cold needles prickling underneath your skin. And as you all are as Bubo is recovering from this scene of embarrassment of falling flat on his ass and face simultaneously, you hear a sort of announcer kind of ring through the halls, and it'll say, "All right, on to the first match of the exhibition. Our first pairing will be Joe against Mama."
Wait, what?
Right.
And with
Joe
that,
against Mama?
we are going to switch over to Patches and Zahariel. So Patches and Zahariel, we'll pick up right along the time where you split up, where the two of them went to the arena. You both are still in front of Broken Bow, and I will let you all begin your discussions.
We're just heading straight to the drop-off point, right?
Yeah, we're just heading straight there. Honestly, I don't know if we would converse that much because we're kind of pretending that he's an inanimate object.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, unless there's something that I don't know.
I don't know. That's entirely up to y'all.
It's not like I've got like a pull cord or something that's like, hug me or anything.
unless there's something Patches would like to bring to the table, I don't really have anything there.
All right. So Patches, real quick, just roll me a stealth check with advantage. Just cause.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I do get advantage because of
You do, yes.
construct anatomy. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Advantage. Okay. It's a good thing I had advantage.
All right. Patches, you are doing so good at your job as you all walk through the city that the people passing by that you do end up walking by, very few and far between, given they're all sort of heading in the direction of the arena. Most of them are more focused on the fight that's occurring. But those who do kind of give a worried look at the old man with the teddy bear attached to his belt, pay him less than no mind, as they think this is just another instance of a homeless person who they should likely avoid while they're walking. So suspicions, 0. And you all make your way down to this drop-off point, down deep in the slums, where the architecture really begins to kind of crumble and fade away again as you enter one of the more decrepit areas of the city. And after some time, you come along to this point where the it kind of goes into a dead end sort of area. There is this statue that's falling apart in this sort of closed off courtyard area. And the note itself said to leave the artifact in front of the statue and then to go. So that is the information. What y'all choose to do from there, of course, is on y'all.
Okay.
How do we like inconspicuously drop me off somewhere where I can view this?
Well, I have a thought. It will require Ferris. It will require you to give me a third level spell, since I wasn't able to actually like grab them.
Yeah.
But it is the one that I wanted anyway.
Okay.
If I could have major image.
Major image, you absolutely can. Since you literally were not allowed to pick them earlier, this is completely fair and balanced. So absolutely. 1 second. Inventory, spells, major image. Import. Yes, there it is. Okay, you now should have that in your spell slots.
Okay. So, what I would like to do I would like to propose that we put the artifact where it's supposed to go, and then we stand off to the side, and I put Major Image over top of us so that he can't see us.
Okay. You can. Yep. Is that what you're gonna do? Is that patches?
Works for me.
Okay.
All right. Major image. Create the image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no longer than a 20-foot cube. The image appears in a spot you can see within range. Ask for the duration. Yada yada. Okay.
And then I'm gonna choose this moment specifically to lean over to Zahario and go, "This might be a bad time, but I was told to look out for you because someone's watching you. The water told me."
Pardon, the water told you?
Yeah, it was like a stream. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
When did that happen? Just out of
We went back
curiosity.
to the tavern.
Oh. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up.
And I'm gonna give him 2 thumbs up for his plan.
And as you're discussing this, Zahario, also tell me what image you are going to conjure and how this is going to look.
Basically, I would like to make the image I want to make it match the surrounding, just so it looks as it did if we weren't there. You know.
So just kind of
Or
like a wall, kind of.
Yeah, or like, I don't know. Can you describe like kind of the area right next to where we're dropping this, and see if there's anything that would like, I don't know. The image in my head is like a confessional box at like a church. If there was something that would make sense.
Yeah.
To
So
be there.
what you are looking at right now is y'all enter this kind of closed off courtyard. This would be kind of where like a park was, or where someone would come to just sit and think for themselves and be in sort of a quiet area. There's like the large fountain with the statue at the center of it, a couple of benches around the area, as well as some just other general statues that are kind of aligned in sort of this pathway leading up to the fountain itself. Some arches, some stone columns, that sort of thing. It is still a mildly open area, but there are some large objects kind of scattered around this place.
Okay, I'd like to pick a spot where it makes sense for one of these to be, and I would like to conjure a pillar.
Okay.
Like a false pillar for us to be standing inside of, essentially.
Absolutely. Okay. So you do that, and then the image appears in a spot that you can see within range. It seems completely real, including sound, smells, temperature. Excuse me.
No.
Okay. So yeah, you do that, and you sit here, and you all will sort of wait for a time. And Zahario, roll me a 1d6. Three. You have rolled a 3. All right. So after about like an hour or so of waiting, you all notice this rather small cloaked figure, sort of gently walking through the area, sort of hunched over, almost appearing like an old man, kind of walking through, looking around the area, taking a good glance at everything. And very quickly, I need both of you to roll me a stealth check. Or I guess not both of you, just Zahario.
With advantage or anything?
Yes, so go ahead and do it with advantage. and I'm going to counter roll that as well. So we're going to see which roll is higher. All right. Let me go ahead and make a private roll with this. Okay. So, this smaller cloaked figure sort of walks through the area. Goes around taking a good close look at the environment, even going around and like touching some of the stone pillars. And he walks up to the one that you both are pretending to be in and gets very close, raising his hand, ready to sort of test it. But the sound of something crumbling off in the distance draws his attention, and he looks away and runs back to go check that instead. And after he does so and determines that there is nothing wrong with the area, he goes forth and collects the artifact and begins to leave the area.
So tell me what I can tell about this guy. Is there any what kind of details and stuff can I surmise from looking at him?
So you roll me an investigation check, both of you.
Yippee.
Also,
Perception. I apologize. And yes,
I more specifically would like to try to tell if he's alone or if there's other people with him here.
Roll me a perception check. Okay. And Patches, you can make one as well. Yeah.
Or insight.
Perception.
Just normal. Flat.
Yeah. Just the normal, just the usual. All right.
I am locked in on this mission.
Zahariel, you look through, try to get a read on this person, and you can definitely see just a little bit of nerves coming through, but you can't quite get a read on if he's alone, if he has people with him. You can kind of guess that he might be alone based on the sort of like jitteriness of him checking the sound earlier, but you're not too certain. And Patches, what were you hoping to see? About the same thing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like kind of like where he's like, I guess like where his focus is while he's trying to sneak to get this item, get away, and like directionality, and like I don't know if there's anything in that direction that I would be able to like see other than just him.
Yeah. So Patches, you witness the same thing. You feel a bit more positive that he is alone, again, based on his actions, on the sort of jitteriness as he walks around and investigates everything, trying to make sure that nobody is here. And you watch the route he takes. There really is only one other way he can come from. But so he goes up, he grabs this artifact, pockets it, and comes back out the same area, still kind of looking around, trying to keep an eye out on his surroundings as he goes to bring the artifact wherever he may be going.
Okay. I would like to use message to secretly whisper to Patches, and I would like to ask Patches to turn into a bug, because you can wild shape or turn into like a small insect to follow him.
I think I do have access to flying forms now. I think that was part of hitting 5.
Does
I
You're
don't
that
have
way?
flying. I could be a rat or a
Yeah, I think a
lizard.
rat would work.
I'll be a rat.
Okay. So you get this message and you transform into a rat. And how do you plan to follow this man along? Are you gonna what are you gonna do?
No, I think I take this mission very seriously. I'm gonna be super sneaky.
Okay.
And by that I mean follow directly behind him. But if he turns around, dive behind boxes.
All right. Roll me a stealth check real quick, and then while he's doing that, Zahario, how do you plan to stay with Patches?
So my plan is to like kind of throw the hood on my cloak on, and then like if you remember like in Assassin's Creed where like you walk into like a little crowd and you kind of have to follow people that way.
Yes.
That's my plan, is to just kind of jump between different groups of people and follow basically where he's at the edge of my eyesight.
So
And follow him that way.
with this area that you are in, there are not any groups of people around. You're in the more decrepit part of the city. It's not been abandoned, but is much less populated. There are very few souls in this current area, so you would not be able to very successfully do something like that.
Okay, in that case, how tall are the buildings that are around?
So they're about the height of regular buildings. I mean, for this sort of time, so maybe like at most like 15 feet tall for something like that. Nothing too insane. Just typical like one-story buildings with like the sort of roofs placed along them, kind of adding a little bit to it, but nothing too insane.
Okay. Okay, then my new plan is using the Staff of Flight. I am going to try to get like basically I'm going to try to follow him through the alleys and just almost peek around corners, but from up in the air so that he's less likely to look up there and spot me, kind of. That makes sense?
Yeah. Also roll me a stealth check.
Perfect.
So Zahario, you get on your broom to follow this man around. And due to the still kind of repair job of the broom, it was done properly, but it is still a used broom, to put it lightly. Your takeoff is a little shoddy, and you kind of knock over a brick as you go flying over one of the roofs, and try to really struggle to maintain your discretion while kind of going from roof to roof. And he looks back and does get a glance of you. Not in its entirety, but enough to make him worry a little more and to move a little quicker than he otherwise would have. So, Patches, roll me another stealth check as normal, and Zahario, roll me another one with disadvantage.
Can I offset that by trying to be even further back and just kind of trust Patches more with this?
You can. If you stay substantially further back, you can offset that and just roll a normal one. But you will be much further away.
That's
and
fine.
Have a much harder time keeping up with him.
Wowzer.
Well,
So, in the spirits of attempting to be perceived as just a regular animal, is this stealth, or would it be like animal handling or performance, or?
You could do stealth
Deception.
or performance. Animal handling, not as much, unless you were to find like a group of rats around and try to blend in with them. But for otherwise, we'll just say performance or stealth. All right.
Not my best work.
Zahariel, you end up bumping into a homeless person as you're flying along, and he causes a bit of commotion. He comes up and he starts like kind of cursing you out, going, "You fucking, who the fuck are you? Is your problem?" Like very much like drunkenly slurring words at you. And Patches, you actually walk by and gather the attention of a very hungry cat who perks up at the sight of a rat. And gets up and kind of gets to that stance where it's like a little wiggle butt where it's ready to jump and start chasing you. And
Now can I use animal handling?
yeah, you can roll me an animal handling check. And while this occurs, Zahariel, just roll me a 1d2. If you roll a 1, the guy notices the commotion and takes off. If you roll a 2, you're far enough back that he does not notice this. All right.
Well, I'm hoping the cat will suddenly lose interest in me and look into the commotion that the drunken man is making, or get spooked by it.
So, Patches, that is exactly what happens. The cat is ready to jump on you, but the large commotion from the drunken man and Zahariel in the background.
Wait, okay, hold on, time out. You said if I rolled a 1,
He sees
it would
you.
be... Okay, I'm going to use a luck point
Okay.
and make that a 2.
Let me read the rule for luck points, if that's allowed. Let me pull this up real quick. Because I think I have it set where you can only do it on actual checks. But if it does not say that, I'll allow it. So let me find it real quick. House rules. Exertion. I know a guy. Level up. Potions. Luck points. Here we go. Whenever a player would normally gain inspiration, yada yada. So it is only after rolling a d20 you may spend luck points to increase or decrease the total result. You can only use it to influence a d20. So that would be a negative Ghost Rider.
Counterpoint. Counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
Never mind.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you this opportunity. You can spend all of your luck points and re-roll that stealth check.
Deal.
All right. So you have negative or no stealth or luck points now. And in the
Wait.
Okay. You fail a saving throw or miss the okay, yeah. So a 16.
I received a 16.
So Zahariel, you bump into this old man. And he does start drunkenly kind of throwing slurs at you. The cat that was ready to pounce on Patches gets distracted, but instead of the old man noticing you, he reads the loud commotion of this drunken old screaming. Not screaming, but like shouting as just the general background noise of the environment that he's in as something to be expected. And decides that it isn't worth investigating at the current point. He does give a quick glance, but considering he didn't get a good look at you earlier on the broom, he has no idea who you might be, and all he can see is just what looks like two old people drunkenly getting into it, and continues on his way. So for the moment, you are back in the clear. But as he continues to walk deeper and deeper into the city, you all continue to follow him. And at a certain point, while trying to maintain your distance, he turns a corner into an area. And you will both follow into this corner, and he seemingly vanishes into this area. You turn into this sort of like turning into a dead-end hallway. You turn into this room with seemingly no other doors, exits, entrances, any other way in or out. But he is no longer visible.
Okay. I would like to look around for. First, I would like to look for like signs of a major image, like the one that I casted earlier, and then I would also like to try to investigate like the ground and see if I can make out any like footprints or stuff like that to indicate that he might be invisible.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. And Patches, what are you doing?
Would I be able to use my infestation cantrip to summon my cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to kind of like physically move around the area to see if there's anything out of place?
Ooh.
Or like isn't as it seems?
I like this. Bring up the infestation thing. Just click it real quick. Other parasites to appear momentarily. Yes. Un momento. Apologies. Other parasites momentarily appear on creature within range. Okay. So, given both of these, what we'll do, Patches, tell me kind of what you have these mites and everything do.
I'm having them kind of just like flatten out in the area that we're in and try to find either like false walls, invisible things, or people or whatever's in the area, or like airflow through like the walls or anything. If there's like a false wall or so of some sort.
Very nice. So, what happens here, what you both witness, is Zahario, you rolled a great investigation check. So you watch as Patches summons these bugs as they begin to kind of swarm in from around the area, crawling up from the dirt, flying in and around. And they sort of like scour the area. They sort of start from the back of this room area and kind of just sort of crawl forward across the ground. And with that, they actually sort of scatter some of the dust and debris that was laying around on the floor from ages of not being properly kept up. And you actually brush aside a sort of odd circular section of tile with these sort of ornate designs on them that you begin to notice a pattern in, Zahariel. And with that, the bugs sort of kind of end their way there. And they'll sort of cluster up in the center, in the middle of these tiles, and just kind of like sit right there in the middle.
Ooh.
And so with these tiles as well, what you notice is in this circular formation, there are 7 sort of more ornate designs carved into the stone. You see a lot of different symbols of fire. A sword on one, a image of different crowns, one of a chain. So I'll go through and sort of list off some of these plates. One of them is just a small, very small carving of the flame that you have been looking for. That same exact symbol of the cult. Another one is of 7 broken crowns. Another one is of 7 bowing figures. One of them is the image of what you can appear to be the world, but sort of cracked and split apart. Another image are 7 of these symbols, including the one of the flame, sort of rising up out of the ground. Another one is of a large sword bound by a chain. And lastly is of 7 figures, and where their heads would be, there is this sort of crown shape. And so I can also go back by that again if y'all need to read it or something.
Yeah, that's is there like is this written down?
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me I need to reorganize them real quick. And I will send you all what the descriptions are.
Okay. Because that was a lot of words.
Yes, I do realize. I was reading them off. I'm like, they're not going to remember all this. Okay. Let me go into general. Okay, and then let me space them all out. Oh, come on. There we go. It should be all of them. Okay. So those are the sort of symbols that you see on this, on these tiles.
So these are just, you said these are like tiles on the floor?
Yeah, so the floor is like mostly tiles, but these have like these not like carved into them, these sort of patterns and designs.
So like, how large are these tiles? Like, would I think it's possible that he used one of these tiles and activated something like a trapdoor?
You could come to a sort of conclusion like that. These tiles are about the kind you would see, like, you know, those little like porcelain tiles if you're walking through the mall or something. They're like a bit bigger than your foot, kind of thing, where you could comfortably like fully step on one in this sort of circle.
Okay.
And then both of you roll me an investigation check one more time. You do not notice any other details.
Can I? I'd like. Patches, my thought here is maybe that these are buttons and that we need to press the right one. My instinct is to press the one that is associated with the cult, especially because that was the boat that we found and all that. So unless you have any misgivings towards that, I'll probably press on that. What?
I'm looking at this. I wonder if there's like an order.
Maybe.
Like if it's more than just one button to press.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't know
If you
how
feel
we
strongly
would.
about pressing the.
Well, I don't know how we would find the order.
I don't know. There's something about the pictures, dude. I swear, there's got to be something about it.
Can I just see what happens when I press the
You're more than
the
welcome
one with
to.
the flame?
You're more than welcome to.
Let's give it a try.
Okay. You go and you step on this particular tile, and nothing happens. It does not move. It stays completely stationary as you go to put your foot down on it.
Okay. Can I try a different one?
You can. Which one do you try?
Um.
But it does start with that, like, the small flame.
Well, that was the one that I did. I thought.
Is that? Hmm. Okay. Hmm.
Let me try the last one with the 7 figures on their hands and knees.
Okay. Is that your choice?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to step on this one, and once again, nothing occurs. It does not move, but you do feel the air around you grow very heavy.
Okay. Is that? Am I getting the sense that that's like a magical occurrence?
Definitely a magical occurrence, and you can roll me a sort of Arcana check if you'd like to know what kind of magic. You aren't quite sure what to interpret this as, but you just can feel this sense of overwhelming magical power sort of closing in on you.
Well, um, I want to try the 7 figures wearing crowns standing over a group of people next.
Okay, is that your final decision?
Wait.
No, hold on.
Wait a minute.
There is a correct answer to this, and there is a way for you to find out.
There's a way for us to find out.
You do have the answer somewhere. Or do you?
Gosh.
What do you think, Patches?
Um. Maybe the 7 flames.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it.
The 7 flames rising up out of the one
Out
small
of the
ember.
ember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You all go very carefully over to this plate, and with a very sort of ginger step, you go and put your foot down on it, and it presses in. And the feeling of sort of heaviness in the air very lightens up ever so slightly as you move your foot back off as it sort of clicks into place.
Oh, fuck. So that's the first one. We have to put these in order.
Okay. So that was the 7 flames rising up, right?
Yeah.
So let's do... That was 7 flames. Now let's do 7 figures
A
wearing
matching
crowns.
thing? Would 5 be the match for it?
What? I'm
Because
assuming
it's
they're
one-
telling us... If it's in order, I'm assuming they're telling a story.
Well, then would it not start with the Ember then? If it was telling
Not
a story?
necessarily, because an ember would be at the beginning or the end.
Oh, I suppose. Okay.
So let's do 7 figures wearing crowns.
Okay. 7 figures wearing crowns. You repeat this sort of gentle step, and you go to step on it, and it once again clicks into place, and the air grows a little lighter.
Okay. I'm thinking 7 crowns broken.
Okay, yeah, because then the whatever happened to the crowns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do the 7 crowns.
All right. Final answer. You go and step on this plate, and as you put your foot down, the other 2 plates pop back up, and with a large grumbling sound, the sort of heavy magic in the air closes in, almost to the point where it's choking you all.
Okay.
And
Back to 7 flames.
so you all are actually beginning to slowly suffocate under the weight of this. Not in the manner of you can't breathe, but it just feels like there is something choking you in this feeling as your vision starts to slowly dim. Zahari,
What?
what's up?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, roll me a religion check. All right. You hear a voice in your head speak to you in a language you don't understand, but it seems almost like it's trying to reach a hand out to you. It's you can't understand the voice, but you can sort of understand the meaning as it speaks this garbled ancient tongue in your head. And it sort of repeats this statement over and over again as it awaits an answer.
I think the next in the order might have been the sword.
What statement is it? Like what statement is it making over and over again?
You don't know.
You can't understand it.
Yeah, you can't understand it, but the meaning behind it appears to be that of offering a handout to you.
I'm gonna reject this offer and just push it out of my mind as best I can.
All right, you do this, and with that, both of you kind of collapse for a moment. You lose all your senses, your sight, your vision, every feeling. You feel as though you don't exist, as all of these have been robbed from you for a short time. And after a moment of this sort of non-existent feeling, you both awake in this very dark and misty swamp. You look around and you can see barely a few feet in front of you. Looking around, there is sounds of different typical swamp creatures. You would hear a few grumbles and growls off in the distance. And Patches, you feel a very large sense of unease wash over you as you both hear a voice reach out from the dark, and he will say, "Well, now, it looks like y'all is just trying to get catched, aren't you?" As this long, elongated figure steps out from the shadows. Masked by the darkness, it is hard to get a read on his shape, but you can sense that he is, or kind of see that it is this very large, sort of amphibian-looking creature, with a very long body and shorter limbs, and a sort of tail kind of behind it that seems to wet slap against the ground as it walks. And he'll say, "I was starting to think you just wasn't listening to me now, were you, boy? I mean, I tried to warn you not to come down here. You's just trying to get yourself caught, ain't you?"
Is this the catfish from the inn?
No.
Okay.
No, listen, you think for a moment about the weird, like, similarities, but you remember that Lavuth was a more rotund, more aloof sort of creature. The figure that you're seeing in the shadows is much taller and more long, with this almost like serpentine sort of body, but not quite. And the creature will raise its voice again and he said, "Oh, come now, boy, don't you go ignoring me now. After all, we've had so much to discuss in the past."
Talking to me, or is he talking to Patches?
He's talking to Zahario.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't feel I have anything to discuss with you, Demon.
Demon? Well, that's a mighty small word for someone who doesn't understand the grand stake of things that he's been caught up in. You call me Demon, but do you know really what I am? Or what I come to offer you?
You offer me nothing that I could want.
Well, I would sure hate to be in your shoes if you don't think a little more carefully about that answer. See, I'm not here to patronize you or cause no harm, no. See, I'm here as a friend. See, I don't think you understand just the amount of troubles yous is walking into right now. I mean, walking into the lion's den like that, unprepared. Why, you don't even know where your power's coming from right now, do you?
My power comes from my blood.
Your blood. Yes, I'm sure that's what you've been told. But what if I were to tell you there was a different
I think mine
power?
comes from love.
And
What?
you would be absolutely right, my little friend. I've been watching all of yous, but yous especially. See, you may not realize it yet, but we both, you and I, have a common enemy. You don't want to see this person, and I would much rather not see them come back either. So, I believe we can strike a mutually beneficial agreement. And I ask, I wouldn't say nothing in return, but all I ask is you just make sure that you keep going on the track you're going, and you be good about it. This little cult out here, see, they got big plans for the rest of us, and well, these are plans that you would very much like to see, and I suppose that your God wouldn't want you to see either. But, well, what do I know? So tell me, boy, do you want the gods back in this world or not?
I will bring them back on my own, and I don't need any help from you.
I believe
Are we
we
still
can.
working on this puzzle?
No, you are not sure where you are right now. You are in this little swampy area, and you don't quite know where you are. He'll look at you and he'll say, "Boy, you act high and mighty for someone whose ass I just saved. Well, you thought I was the one you were looking for with that little relic?" And he'll actually pull it out of his hand, and say, "Now, this right here is not something more according to my appetite, but I know what you boys are looking for. Okay? And I know you want the gods back, and you want to bring your god's light to this world, right? Well, if you want gods back, you're gonna have to make a deal with something a whole lot worse. Because I promise you, boy, you ain't ready for what's coming."
I tell you the truth. I would rather have my power stripped and fight the darkness of this world with nothing but a sword than accept any help from the likes of you.
Oh, with the sword? Well, that's something we can oblige. And the sword attached to your hip will sort of come unsheathed for a second and float over to this creature. And he'll take it and sort of hold it in his hand for a moment. And sort of like brush it gently against his hand. And also, you will notice the pieces of nightstone fragment that you had been carrying with you will come floating out as well. And in his other hand, he'll take that and he'll say, "I'm gonna borrow these for just a moment now." He'll turn around and this slight glow from his hands will emanate, and you'll see the outline of this figure more closely. This large, slimy sort of creature. And after a brief glow, it will vanish, and he'll turn around, and that sword will come flying back over to you. And he'll say, "Now, at least try it before you buy it."
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it back.
All right. Zahario, you go to grab this sword, and when you put your hand around it, you feel this surge of youth and power sort of flow through you. And Patches, you actually watch as Zahario's body rapidly de-ages. All of the wrinkles of what appeared to be years of life slowly begin to fade away. His hair restores to this more straightened golden blonde, as his body seems to revert to that of a young man. And he'll say, "Now, ain't that the least bit curious? Now, why do you think that is, Zahariel?"
I'm sure you're some dark creature offering me power in exchange for my loyalty and some horrible
Loyalty? Oh, ain't that rich? No, I don't need your loyalty. I don't need no loyalty. I just like my quiet life in my swampy little area, my own little piece of heaven. All right? And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna have that if you don't do something about these people. Now, as I said, I don't want you. I don't want your life. I don't want nothing. I just want them gone for good. And I'm willing to offer you that chance. And in return to your god, your Ilmata. And to make the deal even sweeter, when they're gone, we're done. Nothing.
Wear it.
I swear it. On my entire existence. When you have removed this thing from the world, we're done. But you can choose to deny me, of course, and I'm sure you'll get many other offers from much more greedy folk. I just want my peace. And as I'm sure you want yours.
All right, fair enough. I think we can work together.
Beautiful. He'll snap his fingers, and the family crest on your sword glows briefly, and you see it sort of burn onto his arm right there. And he'll say, "Now, don't go minding nothing. This is just the contract being signed. But I promise you, I've given you my word, and my word is the best you're ever gonna find."
So I'm gonna have my my little shift weave turn into like a very fancy looking suit with a monocle. I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper, one of my crayons. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna need you to put that in writing, and I'm gonna hand him a piece of paper that I've got here.
He'll look at you and he'll smile and he'll say, "Well, aren't you just a little thing after an old man's heart? I absolutely will sign this." And he'll reach over, he'll
It
gingerly
just says Thomas.
he'll gingerly take the crayon and he'll sign in this indescribable writing, and he'll say, "Oh well, I suppose it'd be rude now to not exchange my name. Well, you, my friends, can just call me Octan. And you, of course, are Zahariel, and you are the lovely little Patches. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, finally." Do you all have...
I'll shake his hand.
All right. He sticks out this very slimy, scaly hand, and he shakes your little paw with it, and he says, "I like you. I might have to discuss some more business propositions with you in the future, but for now, you tell that sweet lake lady I say hello. And, you boys should probably start getting running." And, he'll snap his fingers, and that brief feeling of like non-existence washes over the both of you again, and you both reappear within the city, out in the middle of the floor, not near where the steps were, but you do see a commotion occurring as some of the red band guards begin heading in the direction where you were initially before taking you away. And you both have been returned. And Zahariel, you have retained this form and this blade from the creature, as your body, for the first time in many years, feels completely unburdened by age. And you, for the first time in a long time, feel and look the proper age of your existence. And you'll stand up, and you all are back in the city.
Well, I guess we've got a fight pit to go look at.
Yeah. I suppose we head that way.
All right. Zahariel, you have now accepted the Hexblade Warlock. If that is still within your thing, you did kind of accept it, but we can work something out later if need be.
Okay.
And back to the fighting pit. Throughout this time,
I think he's asleep, so
G,
What?
he's there.
he's alive.
Yeah. All right.
Also, doesn't Tyler have to go soon?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was why.
So.
That was also why I did their section first.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you. All right. Bye, Tyler. Bye, Patches. Have a good day. Thank you, buddy. All right. And now we get to the fighting pit. Whenever it loads.
On next episode.
Oh no, y'all are getting to fight.
I'm so tired.
What, you don't want to fight?
I just said I'm so tired. That's all I said.
I'm tired. I want to fight though. All right. Why is this taking so long to load?
It's loaded.
Is it? It's loaded for everyone but my thing. Hold on.
All right, well, we're in here.
Okay. Well, hold on. I need my. One sec. Just gonna close it and rejoin. Bookmarks. My observer page. Oh, why is it not fucking loading? Come on. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll just do this over here. All right. And you two. So what happens now is essentially you two have been drawn into the pit for your duel. It is now time for the two of you to fight. The announcer excitedly announced to the arena as they all go absolutely insane. Very excited to witness the spectacle of today's first brawl. And the announcer will scream out, "Are you ready, gentlemen? For today we have the fighters Joe and Mama coming for glory. Who will take it home with them?" And you two, where is the, oh, that's, I was like, where's the music? It's because I have it turned down here. What's that? Okay, and you two will toggle combat state, begin encounter. Oh wait, hold on. Roll your initiative. Roll all. Well, fuck.
He has more dexterity than me.
Yeah, apparently. So, all right. Bubo, you will begin combat. No.
No.
And the fighters seem almost uninterested in this pit as he takes a swing at the good old. Which one of you is which again? Bubo's mama. Okay. As Bubo takes a swing at Joe. Or Bubo. Mama takes a swing at Joe. I was reading. My bad. Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
How will Joe retaliate on this?
Mama, you're really trying there, aren't you?
Oh, Mama wants to go to sleep.
Okay. Mama,
If if you want, G, you can go to sleep and we can call it.
Can we just do that? And we'll do it next time.
Yeah, no, of course, dude. If you want to just go get some rest, yeah,
I'm
go
so
for it.
tired.
No, it's all good.
All right. Before anything happens, I take my sword. You can leave. It's fine. I take my sword. I put on a show. I said, "Oh," do like a little haka dance.
Yeah. So nothing
Catch
actually
fairy fire
happened
right
yet.
here.
So
Catch
we'll just
fairy
say,
fire right-
yeah.
Shut up, shut up.
Okay.
Catch fairy
Okay. No,
fire.
you're right.
Boom, 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 and then I like stab my sword into the dirt, and then like say like come on with my hands to Mama to try and fight me.
And the crowd goes
Barehanded.
ballistic. They are so
Barehanded,
fucking excited
barehanded.
for this, and they will see it in the next session.
Yeah.
All right.
See
Very
ya.
good, boys. See ya. Scout, do you
Yes.
want to stay behind and talk for a second about your thing?
You gone?
He's gone already. Unfortunate. That's okay.
All right. Well, I'm going. It's Father's Day.
Yeah. See ya.